Across the spectrum that is Sheltering Arms rehabilitation is a powerful circle of support. On every level, at every location, there is a single and unbreakable thread that ties together the treatment for every patient who chooses Sheltering Arms. Our mission is to do everything possible in every step of the journey to help our patients find the power to overcome. Community happens here at Sheltering Arms Club Rec. This place is filled with creativity and innovation for members who are living with impairment due to illness and injury.
This is the best thing I ever did in my life. We are like a family here, and they really help you.
The Club Rec staff does not sit still, and neither do their members. They enjoy all manner of activities inside and out. In-house, our expert staff and volunteers help Club Rec members feel a powerful sense of community.
I got diagnosed with MS in 2008 when I was in college, and then when I came back to Virginia, the MS got worse to the point where it caused me to become legally blind. It has me to realize that I can still live a happy life. And so every day I always say that I have a disability, but I'm not disabled.
The power of a punch. No, Sheltering Arms is not turned into the Fight Club. What we are doing, however, is giving Parkinson's patients a fighter's chance at newfound and longer-lasting mobility.
Neurologically, it helps them because it kind of feeds into that perspective between neuro and the muscle. They feel those endorphins just really kicking in. Straighten up. Allows them to expand, increase their cardiac output, their strength, their stamina, range of motion.
What I'm finding out, of course, along with all the friends I've made here, is it really keeps you loose, and I can see a lot of difference in my balance.
When patients arrive at one of Sheltering Arms' 11 outpatient centers, they know it's time to get moving. From seniors to athletes, the action never stops.
All right, bring it into that small forward lunge. So taking a step forward, bending those knees. Breathe.
I was dizzy, but that always happens when I get hit in the head.
3 out of the 5 of my concussions were lacrosse related.
I was having very blinding headaches every day.
And I hit that corner and bounced. It just did me in.
Concussions can be far more debilitating and complex than conventional wisdom would dictate.
It's incredibly complicated. It's making sure we're returning people back to the things that they love and getting them back to their life.
Before I came to Sheltering Arms, I couldn't even plan my day. After coming here for a while, then I could go out for 5 or 6 hours. Sheltering Arms has just really helped me through.
The therapists know about traumatic brain injuries. They know what needs to be done. They know how to successfully treat someone and get them healed.
She is fun to work with.
My dizziness is a world better.
You're gonna close your eyes. You're gonna rotate your head to the right, and then keeping your eyes closed, see if you can find that center dot again.
Sheltering Arms brought a great deal of security to me when I was really at a low point. All the therapists I encountered were nothing but beacons of light in darkness.
Sometimes the light is harder to find when a stroke or a car accident or any other type of illness or injury dramatically disables a patient's capabilities. The stories our therapists hear every day drive them to innovate and customize their treatment.
When I was working on a barge, there was no notice that a tugboat was going to bump it. And 2 barges side by side, and I fell from one to the other.
I was going down 288. It was a little icy that day, and the truck went off the road.
Each story, like each patient, is unique, and so each treatment must also fit the patient like a missing piece of a complex puzzle.
Patrick is a T-level spinal cord injury. He doesn't have much feeling from about the belly button down. We're using the Smith machine here for freestanding, so he's getting to stand up with the assistance of myself and everything that he is able to use. When we get him up, we're hoping that some of the neuroplastic changes can occur to allow him to connect to those muscles that he typically doesn't have the ability to connect to.
He pushes, and that's a good thing, because if you don't have anybody to push you, you're going to slack and you're not going to do a whole lot, but he definitely goes above and beyond, and he says you got one more in you.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice, that was all you. Bobby is a young, active, strong guy. Spent a lot of time in the hospital, so got profoundly weak after the hospital. So we are basically doing anything we can to prepare him for a prosthetic. Can you put both of your legs up here? So we need to keep the right leg strong, because for now that right leg is doing most of the work while we're recovering with the left leg. There you go. We've worked on keeping the left leg strong, keeping the range of motion in it, just everything in the goal of being independent and being ready for a prosthetic. There you go, nice.
We just have to make sure that they're medicated appropriately prior to them going to therapy, that they're just ready to do their best when they go in. They're having difficulty realizing that there is another day, that the time that they see themselves in now is not there forever, that they continue to see that there is some power to overcome all their circumstances that they have.
Everywhere you turn at Sheltering Arms, the full circle of care is helping patients once again seek out their life's ambitions.
Bought me a Mercedes a year after I retired for my retirement, trying to get back behind the wheel of that.
Well, it improves my balance.
It's helping me get better. It's giving me my coordination better, be able to walk, my balance better.
Next 3 weeks, I'll be walking, I'm sure.
These success stories are in large part a result of members of our community providing support and giving generously, helping us to continue to fulfill our mission.
We have so many pieces of equipment that I would never get the opportunity to use at other facilities.
We are so grateful for the support of the community and for the support from our donors, because when we have a piece of equipment that's not available anywhere else and someone comes into the clinic, we can confidently say, this is what we're going to do with it, and we come in and we use it every day and we see a big difference.
They're just so, they're so loving, and they're tough, and they're so honest. Just appreciate that so much.
It's kind of a humbling feeling knowing that so many people are having such a positive input in my rehabilitation. Sheltering Arms is the place to go if you're going to go through rehab.